shakalaka, bad news Bitcoin as price breaks below a multi-month bull trend. Today's video, we're going to be talking about where Bitcoin could potentially go in terms of price. And could there be a reversal rally? You definitely want to stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at Bitcoin price crashing along with altcoins, why this isn't looking great, but the opportunity it does give us. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, come join us over on Twitter at the Crypto Love. Push the like button. Now, today, fear at 33, higher than yesterday, even though the market overall has crashed 7% today. Bitcoin at 21,835, Ethereum at 1737, BNB at 284, XRP 34 cents, Cardano 47 cents, Solana $36, and Dogecoin 6 cents. Now, this Bitcoin very bearish below $22,500, says trader, as Bitcoin price dives 6%. As we see this right here, El Capo of Crypto saying that any test of 2300 as resistance is a good sell opportunity. Consolidation below 22.5 would be very bearish, 21,000 or lower. And if we take a look at the charts, he was perfectly right. 22.5 right on the bottom of this trend channel. Anything below there is not looking good. And right now, Bitcoin is sitting below that price. Now, could we have another continuation downside like we saw back here in June? Well, it's certainly possible. It looks like it's lining up perfectly with that. This would bring all the way down to around $15,000 before settling about $15,500. This would bring Bitcoin price below the 280 weekly moving averages, green line right here, which Bitcoin has never historically done. Now, already Bitcoin has done stuff that it's never done this year, like breaking below previous all-time highs. Could this happen? Well, let's take a look at some charts. TechDev here yesterday saying probably not a popular opinion, but Bitcoin dominance looks quite bearish on HTF. Each time it rejects off upper 3-week Bollinger Band and crosses basis, it at least visits the bottom Bollinger Band. Given their tightness, he could see a major leg down. Now, he was talking about right here how the Bollinger Bands are squeezing, and anytime it bounces, it's rejected off the upper basis and crosses the median, well, it goes down to at least the bottom. We saw this here in 2015 to 2018. Look at this, and then the price rocketing downwards, but it happened here in more recent times where we saw it bounce off the top and then come down to the bottom, again bounce off the top, come down to the bottom, and more. So he was saying, hey, watch out, things could look bearish. As a matter of fact, Titans of Crypto saying, hey, from an Ichimoku perspective, we might be headed down to roughly $10,000. On the monthly, Ichimoku shows next strong support is the SSB, the Senkou Span B, the strongest line of Ichimoku system. Right now, roughly $10,000. Or if you don't believe that one, we could take a look at this chart right here. Bitcoin in the bullish megaphone that we are in, and also this parabolic trend channel. Well, both of those converge at previous resistance, which would be support now, roughly $12,000 to $14,000. And if we take a look, here's another textbook pattern on the 4-hourly. Bitcoin price forming a rounded top right up here. RSI and Bitcoin forming a bearish divergence. We see price going up. We see RSI going down. Bearish divergence. Both are short-term bearish signals. The RSI is now at 18, indicating this could be the higher low before forming a short-term uptrend. Higher low, what's he talking about there? Well, now that the buying pressure has subsided, we're seeing a healthy market correction. Meanwhile, an intact uptrend forms higher lows while the RSI recovers. Let's see how this evolves. Could see something similar to 2019, where we had higher lows forming. We had the low, higher low, higher low. Well, look at this, low, higher low, potentially another higher low forming. And even if we see another dump, maybe due to a black swan event, we don't believe $13,000 to $10,000. Like January 2015, cycle low has been marked when weekly RSI dipped below 30, as we saw right down here. We saw it back here in 2015. The second dip in August did not drop below the January low, as we saw right here. Same applies for the COVID dip. So unlikely that price would dip to similar levels that we saw before. Maybe forming a double bottom at that $17,000 to $20,000 area, because you have to remember we do have a lot of strong buy orders in the Coinbase order books right now. Now, if we take a look at this, the Rainbow Oscillator shows us where we are compared to previous corrections. This is confirmed by the Rainbow Fibonacci function of the RO. The low already behind us, short to midterm from here, upwards in direction. So if we take a look at the Fibonacci, this is basically similar to where we are right now. We are in the middle of what would be the bottom. Okay, we're not through it yet, but we are in the middle of it. And we can see, based on this Fibonacci oscillator, it would appear like we are towards the bottom, short to midterm in the upwards direction. You have to remember that even though the price is falling down, where did it fall down to? $17,000. What's it at right now? $21,500. Is that higher than $17,000? Yeah, I think so. You remember $17,000? That was major capitulation. If we take a look at extreme network capitulation, which is the entity adjusted SOPR on 14-day EMA, we can see that in 2011 it was at 0.84 right down here. At 2015 it was at 0.9. At 2018 it was 0.84, and also in COVID it was 0.87 back in March of 2020. Well, right now we're at 0.84, again suggesting major capitulation bottom already took place. This would give us an amazing opportunity to accumulate more Bitcoin at these insane bargain prices. Bitcoin doesn't spend much of its life in this territory. This doesn't mean that it's broken. It just means it's that part of the cycle where you could get extreme deals on Bitcoin. You would be one of those people at the $70,000 top being like, yo, I bought it at 3,000, what up? You know, so you could be that person who's like, yo, I bought it at 21,000, what up? And which brings us to the final chart, CBBI Info Historical Chart. I've been waiting for this to get down to these low levels. We see a bottom here around 9 for CBB confidence that we're at the top. Well, guess what? Back in 2011, it only went down to 9, same as where we are right now. That was the exact same bottom. Now, in 2015, it went all the way down to 2. In 2018, it went down to 3. So there is the possibility it could still go down. But based on this coloration, we're getting the dark green. Maybe not as dark as it was there, but we have a repeat of the 2011 bottom, which could suggest that the bottom is already in, and this could be the last buy opportunity before the price could correct. So that's all for today's video. If you did enjoy it, push the like button. I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love ya. Peace.